Hey everybody, we're back. It's Empire once again with Black Hollywood Live, episode 11, season 3. Yes. It's crazy. Play on. Let's try to see who's going to take the throne this episode. You're going to like it. Hi. Yes. Hello, everybody. Black Hollywood Live. We are back and in the building. Gosh, it feels so good to be back at the table. I'm your host, Allie Washington. I hate I missed you guys last week, but I know my lovely co-hosts, my girls. This is my squad, y'all. They held it down last week. What's going on, y'all? Introduce yourselves.
It's your turn to take back the throne.
No, y'all got it. Y'all take the throne, man. Introduce yourselves.
All right, I'm Parris Rose. You can find me on Instagram and Snapchat at Parris Rose with 2 R's.
What's up, guys? I'm Katie Foley, and you can find me everywhere at KT Did What Now.
Y'all, his throne. I don't know who I want to take the throne this episode. If you had to say somebody that took the throne this episode, who would it be, Katie?
Becky.
Becky took the throne. Okay. Parris, what you think, P?
I'm going to go ahead and say Cookie. I mean, she's always on the edge of taking the throne, but this time I really liked, she had her boo in there, Angela, and I just feel like it was all Cookie.
I think Angela took the throne.
You thought?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, let's hop into it. Let's hop into it. All right, so last week, first of all, you guys did an amazing job last week. I was watching, I was so proud. I was like, yes, y'all been a good show. So first, we do want to shout out everybody that really paid attention last week to the after show. We had some really great comments. P, what was your favorite comment? I know you go through all of them. You're really good with them.
I can't. I have to pull them up. Okay. I know I addressed a few of them. Some of them made me laugh. Yeah. So
yes. Ooh. Next week, and I promise for the rest of the time out, I'm going to bring a laptop, all right? So we're going to be live with you guys as well with the comments, but we do appreciate all you guys for watching and staying tuned with us. It's great. All right, so last week, Lucius announced his new project, Inferno.
Yes.
He's
AKA,
just so
I got
devilish.
that fire. Yeah, I got that
heat.
juvenile.
I got that heat for you, right? He's so devilish. All right, so anyways, his name is Lucius. What do you expect?
Right, Lucifer Lucius.
Hello. So he announces his new project. Cookie vows to pretty much dethrone him at all costs. And it ends in this epic, like, bloodbath.
Yes, and we open with the OJ case again. I mean,
for y'all, I totally wish that you guys could watch the show with us. When it opened up, Katie said, "Oh, great, OJ, really?" I'm like, yes, so true. Yes. What did you think about the opening case?
Oh, well, they were trying to make it look like Cookie murdered Lucius.
Yeah.
You know, that she did Andre's job.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, that Terrence Howard went off the show.
She definitely did. Did you hear the commentary, Pete?
Wait, what do you
she
mean
was just, she was in the show. I just don't know. I just don't know what I did.
Yes.
I can't believe that
goodness.
Taraji, you laid it on us heavy.
Yes, it is so dark. I mean, she hit him with once with the bat. He had maybe a little scratch. Where was all this blood coming from?
Where was all the blood coming from? Right. They tussled.
Yes.
Right.
So you started off making me mad, writers, for this episode. I appreciate that. Had my heart all beating out my chest. Anyway, so we see the Cookie is trying to figure out what the hell she's done at this point. What did I do?
Focus with her in the shower.
I mean, but Jesus. But I mean, when you really take a look at the scene, though, just seeing how it opens with all of the destruction, though, seriously, she wreaked havoc in there.
Yes. And Lucius cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Quickly. I like that. See, I didn't realize when they were cleaning up, I didn't realize it was the next day. Yeah. I mean, the records were replaced. The paintings were replaced. I'm like, wow. Was on standby.
And I'm like, how does that happen?
Right.
Then I'm like, it's a TV show.
Yeah. He has like an anti-wrecking crew.
Exactly.
Right. So, opened up with the whole OJ situation. Then we cut to a conversation with Candace. Now, the thing about it, one thing I do love about their relationship, Candace is the big sister, period.
Right.
And it's kind of just like a sister, like, understood thing, right?
Right.
But it's almost like Candace is like her voice of reason.
Yes.
Did you notice that? I mean, for everyone else, Cookie is always right. Cookie has the advice. But for Candace, she really listens, and it's like little Cookie again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like that. I like seeing her
in that moment. We always talk about that. To see Cookie be such a strong character and so like focused and like strong-willed and independent, to see her like kind of like buckle down to that. You know, it's like, dang. What you think, Katie?
Oh, I mean, I think that Candace took over the role of her father. Her father was such a prevalent, person in her life, and she really aspired to be him. And then when he was taken away, I feel like Candace has kind of come in, and she's been, that person. And I loved how they were just, that false entrance into the whole OJ thing. And then the first line, of course, is Cookie saying, that she didn't kill him.
I didn't kill him.
I didn't kill him.
Right.
Oh, can't believe I did it, but I didn't kill him.
But I didn't kill him. And so Candace is having this really deal, like, heart to heart with her sister at this point. It's just like, listen, I wrote it down. She said, just because he was your first doesn't mean it's your last.
Right.
And I'm like, that is like so sister word truth right there, like whatever. Yes. But it's like the most valid statement. I think it sums up her and Lucius's relationship to a T, because she shared everything. I mean, all the flashbacks, we all felt some type of way about the flashback joints, right? But now it's all starting to like play. It's like a puzzle, and it's all making sense now, because not only was he there when the dad passed away, she literally grew up through Lucius.
Yes.
Like, she became a woman.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's outside of the sexual experience, but just like her becoming herself. She knows nothing outside of Lucius, y'all.
Yeah.
I feel like in the flashbacks, you can see that she was weak, that she wasn't exactly so excited about everything happening, the baby, the marriage. You can actually see that it was hard for her, but she just had to push through it because Lucius.
It's Lucius.
Yeah.
And that was her life. And it's funny that you say that, because even when, this is on down the line, we're talking about flashbacks, when she got married, I was really surprised at that flashback. Katie, what did you think about that?
Oh, it was so interesting just how she seemed so torn. It definitely didn't seem like it was, the best day of her life, as you would think, for a wedding. And I do genuinely believe that she loves Lucius, but she knows how bad he is for her.
Yeah.
She knows it.
Knows that it's toxic. And I think that's the hard, like... It's just like the thing that you want, but the thing that you know that you don't need.
Yeah,
and so it's just like that love and hate type of relationship, to where this is not really good for me, but this is like, this is it.
Yeah. It's inferno.
Right. I need the throne, right? And she also makes a reference to her going cookie crazy.
Right.
And so this really, honestly, how she said it was funny, because it's just like cute little phrase. But how she said it was like some stuff went down before.
Yeah.
And it just ain't got this bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How she said, she was like, it's okay. It's just you being cookie crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this like her everyday cookie crazy, like what we know? Or is this something else that we don't know? Is there another flashback in the motion?
Say, there's probably some flashbacks coming soon. Yeah.
So, your future will not be ruined again due to Lucius. So, Candace has made her point very clear in this, all right? Then we cut to commercial, we come back, and Anika is coming through the Empire.
Yes. All white.
First of all, I really need to go back to last week, because I need to refresh my memory.
Yes.
What are you ladies feeling about Anika in this AR position?
She's undeserving.
Period.
She doesn't know what she's doing. She had to ask Becky what was going on with Empire, and Becky knew everything. She's undeserving.
Yeah.
Same. Even from the last episode, I was like, no, Becky really did deserve that job. And Anika's just there to make Cookie mad. So she really is undeserving is the right word.
Yeah, Lucius definitely was trying to come back at Cookie with that one. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, oh, you cut it deep.
Way too deep.
Yeah, and it's interesting, too, because I feel like, to Anika's credit, actually, she's been, like, such a slick businesswoman, in the, at so many points in the show. And right now, it just seems like she's just, she's like, I need to lean on you, Becky. And Becky's just like, yeah, you do. Like, and, like, I don't have your back, I'm going to be driving around New Jersey trying to...
We're thirsty, trying to figure out what's going on.
Doing some shady shit to get you out.
Hello. Yeah. So, I don't know. I really wanted Becky to get it. But then again, it's a part of me that's like, is Becky ready? Is Becky ready for that much of responsibility? I just feel like she's super frantic and wants to always do the right thing all the time. And it's not like she seeks approval or seeks some type of validation, but in some senses, I feel like she does. It's like, kind of like a small little, it's fine line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think she's growing out of it. I think with the way that she stood up for herself last week.
With old boy?
Yes.
Oh, God. He definitely brought it out of her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. She an OG now.
She has no shit.
I was like, whenever you're riding with Thirsty doing some real crazy business, you definitely have your OG card.
Right,
Can we agree to that?
Thirsty.
Right?
But what was her reaction to Anika? Because it seemed like she really believed Anika wanted her help. So if that's the case, I'm like, okay, bye, Becky, because you should be smarter than that.
No, I think that she took the bait, and honestly,
so?
because Anika laid it on her thick.
Yeah.
I mean, from the fact of, here's the deal, a part of me, I've never been Team Boo Boo Kitty. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
But I feel like a part of me
Who
at the
is?
beginning, right? Somebody out there is.
Someone.
And when we find you, no, I'm kidding. So, I really wanted to believe Anika at first when she came in and was just like, hey, I know that you wanted the position, but this is this. And you just weren't ready. Just like what I said, because I agree with that.
Yeah.
You were assistant not too long ago. You need to, kind of learn the reins a little bit. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to work with you. But I'm going to be dependent on you heavy because I know that you still have experience. It's just not enough experience. But she laid it on even thicker. Hey, Anika, I was wondering if you could just stay and watch the rest of rehearsal. Oh, no.
Yes.
Becky has
Right.
it. And she has my full approval. That's the validation that I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's what Becky wanted the entire time. Just for somebody to say, hey, I see you
Yes.
and I believe in you.
Yeah.
And she got that from Anika. Signed, sealed, and delivered, baby. Becky
Right.
is good.
Right.
It bothers me though. She needs to be able to read people a little bit
Becky
better
was
than
just
that.
like this.
Yes,
Take
that's
the
how
bait.
it was.
Oh, she has full control. Becky was like this, full hypnotizing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
True.
Yeah.
It really bothers me. I don't know why.
I don't know though. I feel like that hug. There was something more to that hug. Like
I think it was sincere on Becky's end. Anika was like, "Hey, bitch, I got you."
That's what I was
I
thinking.
feel like there was something sinister on Becky's end. I mean, she's got that in with thirsty. I feel like there was like kind of a, I got your back, but I don't really have your back.
She could have been trying to play her. Who knows?
Yeah, it's possible.
It looked sincere. The only reason I say it was sincere is because she ran her back for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anika was on her way out the door. She wasn't trying to do that.
Yeah.
Becky was like, "Hey, Anika, hey, bring it in."
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, who knows? These folks is crazy.
Yes.
So Anika and Becky, I'm glad we touched on that.
But
So
that was Anika taking the bait.
hello. Well, maybe then. So Becky is
Yeah,
not
it's
the only one
possible.
taking the
Yes.
bait.
Yes.
Both of y'all some bait catchers. We'll see. So Marty. So first of all, I had to rerun. They'll talk about me, y'all. If y'all watch with us, y'all be cracking up because can you rewind a little bit? Can you rewind one more time? I'm just saying,
Yeah.
hey, quick question. Can you just rewind just a little?
Trying to be thorough.
I just gotta be thorough, y'all.
Yes.
And so I didn't even see Mama Leah come in. First of all, I think I was so stuck on the fact that
Well,
Anika
she's
was
like
coming
Lucius.
through.
I mean, she's got a key to everywhere.
Child, she just like popped up. I was like,
Right?
where did she? Did we just like poof and she was here?
Yeah.
So she now has a new security guard. His name is Marty, and Marty loves the sisters.
Yes.
Yes.
He was looking at that booty. I was like, why?
Right.
I can't believe Mama set her up or him, her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
To let,
Right.
I
Well,
really
Marty
am not
never
sure.
established really what
Right.
Marty wanted to be referred as.
But what
Since the name is Marty, I'm guessing he's a male,
Right.
Or would like to be considered male.
right.
Right.
But his
I'm
face
gonna
looked a
go
little
gender
feminine.
neutral.
Yes, maybe gender
Yes.
neutral. 'Cause I really don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, anyways, when Marty, Mama Leah calls him she, him, or
Yeah.
her,
Yes.
him, whatever, he, she. So we see Marty, and Marty is Granny security, and Marty loves his sisters, and he is easily influenced.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he loves him some. What's her name? Quintana.
Quintana.
Yes,
What type
she's-
of name is
Oh,
Quintana?
yeah. And she's like, this better get me a featured role.
But shout out to Quintana. She's actually a dancer from. Her name is Kaylin, and she was on. Started with America's Best Dance Crew.
Oh, nice. Cool.
And she was like 11 or 12, and I've been following her career. So shout out to her. I'm
Yeah.
really happy for her.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Do your thing. We got to get you on the show, girl. Maybe you can teach us some little empire
We're gonna
moves,
feature-
trying to take a
Right,
throne.
yes.
Maybe we get our
Yes.
life. But yeah, she's cute too. She's a cute girl.
Yeah.
She's cute.
And so she can dance too, clearly.
Yeah.
And so first of all, running it back. So Tiana and Hakeem. First of all, hey, right here.
Yeah. She's crazy.
Just had to take a minute for that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with you talking to Tiana this season. Only because I'm so busy and I really don't have
Right.
the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To even dedicate myself to a relationship. It's just a
Right.
lot going on right now in my life. So Tiana, Soraya, you can have him. It's fine. So
I don't know if I buy it.
No.
I still feel like Tiana is not completely Team Hakeem. I feel like she's
So are you team Takeem? Or are you team Alikeem?
Alikeem.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what matters. No, seriously. So come on, y'all. Yeah. You don't want them to be together.
You're like, we're talking about you.
Yeah. So do y'all really want them to be together? I do.
I actually do.
I do.
I think but it's not for maybe why you think so.
Tell me why, Parris. You gotta explain that one.
You know I'm not Team Hakeem, so the both of them,
I've been trying to bring her over to the dark side, y'all, for a whole season.
Yes. I did change, but not for Hakeem. I can never be Team Hakeem.
Whatever.
But they are both so immature. To me, it seems like a teenage relationship. Like your first boyfriend and girlfriend.
They're young.
Yeah, but he is a father. Clearly not really.
He's not ready.
I don't know. I still feel like it's a front. Ever since season 1, I still feel like it's a front. And, you know, she kind of likes girls and he kind of likes other girls. And I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I think they're trying to be a power couple and, you know, take over the empire, but I think it's front.
The empire.
Just don't buy the chemistry.
I can't even do it. The empire.
So, damn, I guess I'm the only one.
I mean, I want them to be together because I feel like they're very similar, but I don't think they're an amazing couple.
I don't want them to be together. I don't buy it.
I guess. So who's Hakeem supposed to be with? I'm busy. I ain't on the show.
Who does he need? He needs a mature woman his age, not his ex-fiance.
Right, not Boo Kitty. No, well,
someone else to come in there.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if he got, this is too much going into the next one.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me this. If you could bring somebody on the show to be Hakeem's love interest, who would it be?
Ooh.
I mean, do they have to be still alive? Yes.
Well, it could be anybody. I'll let you do anybody.
For me, I'm gonna say, just because I think it'll be an interesting dynamic, not that it'll actually work. Rihanna though, Rihanna and Hakeem could be such a fun thing to watch.
I agree.
Will it actually work? Ooh, I don't know, but it could be fun to watch.
Ooh. Okay, who you think?
I was gonna say Aaliyah, but obviously that would bring up.
You know what? That would be dope.
Yes. Yeah.
That would be dope.
Still alive.
Because her personality it would have flew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would like to venture to say, y'all wouldn't guess this one.
Ooh.
Tiana Taylor.
Okay. All right. She's like tougher than him almost though.
Yeah, and I think that she'd give him a run for his money on the show.
All right. I would love to have her on the show though. Not that it's my show, but I would love to see her on the show.
Yeah, she's really talented.
Singer and rapper.
Listen, Lee Daniels.
Yes.
Hey, we're telling you, Tiana Taylor for next season. I think that they would be really cute.
Yeah,
I agree.
And I think she'd be good with baby Bella. Bella need a stepmama, a real one.
Bella needs a mama.
Bella need a daddy. She need a real daddy.
You know what's funny though too? The baby reminds me of Tiana's baby. His baby on the show.
Oh, Judy.
Like,
Yes.
Judy.
Yeah.
So that's so funny that you said that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know that this is so tangent, but this whatever. It's Black Hollywood Live. We do this. Tiana delivered her own baby. Did you know that?
No.
Her and her husband.
Oh yes, I did know that.
In the bathroom.
Whoa.
Yes, like he literally like everything.
Yes.
Delivered the whole baby.
And it's her first baby.
And that's her first baby. And she did it in the bathroom.
I commend you, Tiana, because I don't think I could do that.
And I commend him mine too, because that take a lot of shoot. So salute. All right. Fun fact for the day. All right. All right. So moving on, we see Jamal and Tori Ash are making music.
Yes.
What do y'all feel about Tori? Do we like her, or let's not jump to the end just yet?
Yes.
Yes.
From even last episode, I love her. I think her voice is so good. The music they make together is beautiful. I just can listen to it all day. So
Yeah. Well, I thought she was going to be like his kind of new Alicia Keys.
I did too.
You know?
I was like, Lord, she is gonna bring.
Yes.
She gonna bring Jamal out of Jamal.
Yes.
And I don't think that's gonna happen.
Nope, because she's out for number 1.
Yeah. Hello.
Sweetie is out for number 1.
Hello. And that's the crazy part. So, and Lord, let's not get to the end just yet.
I know.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, you know when you like you're watching the show and you got like hope for people.
Yes.
And you know, and of course, I mean, being super fans of shows like this, you really do like you're vested into the show.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of hope for Tori, and we're only in episode 2, and now I can't stand her no more. I don't even want to see her.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah. I also just think it's so funny that everyone always thinks that they're doing drugs together.
I know.
What are you guys doing? Exactly.
Doing drugs?
What are you doing?
No, we're going to the bathroom.
I heard what you said. That joke was funny.
Right,
It's like,
right.
geez, just relax.
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 Yeah.
So, yes, she's a bundle of energy, too. So,
Yes.
she brings a good energy to the show. But I'm still mad at you, Tori, so it doesn't matter. So, we're introduced to Danger. Ooh! Y'all, we are kindred souls.
Well, you know what? When I saw Danger, that's the first thing I thought of.
I thought it was DMX.
Did you really?
I did.
Yes.
That would have been dope.
And I was like, I did not read that DMX was going to be on this
We
scene.
need DMX on the show.
should be on the show too. He's an actor too.
Yeah.
DMX should be, he is.
Yes.
DMX, you should be Danger's cousin
Yes.
and find out that they got
kids,
gunned down.
Yes.
And he comes back for revenge on Shine. Listen, Lee, listen,
yes.
I'm not trying to cut into your payroll,
Right.
but listen, if you want to bring me on as a writer, I have my friends too. They got to come too.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all, we writing a whole season
Yes.
right here.
Right?
I could see DMX taking over the Empire, to be
Listen.
honest.
With a whole bunch of dogs. What you say?
Yeah.
Oh man.
And so Danger, we see him. He runs all the strip clubs from Georgia to the Carolinas, which anybody that's in that area, y'all know strip clubs is a big
Huge
deal there. Okay,
Yeah.
so he is the man. And so Shine is telling Andre, if we want to move around some music with these artists, we definitely got to holler at
Yes.
him. You got to meet him. And Danger wasn't fooling with him.
Not
No.
at all.
Spit at him.
He definitely did.
Yes.
You got to pick that up.
He
You
said,
got to clean that up.
Yeah, he was like Drake, no new friends.
Hello?
No,
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
It's crazy. But anyway, super disrespectful. He was a real gutter dude.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
I was like, Andre, can you handle yourself? I mean, this guy, he's worse
rough.
than Shine.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
It's worse.
Ugh, you
Yeah.
really trying to buck up
Oh,
and be
like,
all
Well,
Hi.
and wasn't that interesting? Shine saying that Andre was his cousin, was his family.
was family.
Yeah, that was big.
I was like family like Empire family
Yeah.
or like family like Nessa family.
Nessa
you know?
family, yeah.
So I think it was more the Nessa tip though. So yeah, so speaking of Nessa,
Yes.
we see her and they're looking for apartments and stuff
Right.
and all this other kind of stuff. But then it's brought up on the back end that she's told Shine about Andre's
Everything.
disorder.
She
Yes.
tells Shine everything.
I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, I felt like Andre felt the way about that, and I did too. Like
because he has
exposed
ulterior
himself.
motives.
Right.
Who's
Yeah.
Team Andre here? You.
I
was.
I switched left.
She left Team Andre.
You know, I was saying I can't go
I
for
know.
the evil guy, so now I'm back. I'm Team Jamal. I know.
Team Jamal.
These hoes ain't loyal. Not
These
that I'm a
hoes
hoe, but
ain't loyal. I'm not old, guys. I'm not old, but these
yeah,
hoes
these
ain't
hoes
loyal
ain't
though.
loyal.
I know.
I cannot.
I'm a little ashamed, but I cannot be Team
flippy
Evil
floppies.
Guy. So,
Yeah.
I'm Team Jamal.
This rose ain't loyal. There you go. All right. So y'all, Andre has very big ulterior motives.
Yes.
And I really wanted to believe that he loved Nessa, like he was getting into like Nessa was what he needed. But then I'm like, bro,
Well, what are you? What's the about? What are you guys thinking then?
you don't want to know what I'm thinking.
Oh, no. I really
In fact,
wanna know.
I think you do.
Speak on it.
Now I'm jumping because now we're just talking because we've hit the big points. I feel like
Yes.
we got one more big. I'll save it. All right.
Okay, so
All right.
Let's finish and get through this next scene. All right. So we meet Danger, the newspaper.
Yes.
Yes.
The newspaper has finally said Angela has been exonerated.
Exonerated.
And I was waiting to find out what happened, so I'm glad that they did it in a creative way. They didn't just
Yeah.
say like, "Oh, he's
wasn't no
free."
big deal.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a slight, let's wrap this situation up.
Right.
So I like that.
Well,
Cool.
And it was interesting that Lucius didn't get involved at all to try to ruffle some feathers or whatever. He
Yeah, and it was cool because Angela comes to the door, busting through, trying to see his baby. It's like, hey,
Yes.
it's over.
Yes.
This is done. It's wrapped
Right.
up. Now
Right.
I can focus on
Get
us.
it in.
Let's
Yeah.
finish this
get
up.
in.
So very much so.
Yeah.
So then we open up.
Well, sorry, because you were just saying when Angela busts through the door. And I don't know if it bothers you guys, but it really bothers me when TV shows do this where they have, he's all excited, and she's like, I have to tell you something, and he's all like, that can wait.
Right.
Let her tell you what she has to say.
Let her
that
talk.
happens all the time in movies and shows. They have something really important to say, and
This is true.
And that was interesting too, because Candace obviously was advising her against it.
Right.
Candace is so Team Angela.
Yeah.
Right.
And still Cookie was
Well, you know why she Team Angela? Because she just wanted to be the fancy sister-in-law.
Yes.
My brother-in-law is the mayor. That's where she is at with
Yes.
it. But very good point. So scene 3, we open up and Cookie says her line to Anika because she's looking for Lucius at Lucius' house, and they come out the bathroom. They
Right.
always doing something random. And she says, you need to want more out of life, honey.
Right.
I said, oh my God.
my
Come
God.
on, Reed.
Yes.
Read her. Cookie,
Yes.
read her. And so they go from there. We've already touched on Becky and Anika. We shoot back to Jamal and Tori in the studio, hitting the Devil's Chord, which was so beautiful.
It was.
I was like, Jesus Christ, you got to get that, Jamal.
Right.
But he wasn't feeling it. And I was
No.
like, dude, is his like style of music changed?
I mean, she was saying we got to mess it up, and I liked her idea of messing it up. So I was like, Jamal, where's your creativity here?
And I am Team Jamal, but I do feel like since he's gone through his problems, he kind of pussyfoots, you know?
Yeah.
Pussyfoot.
He does.
I mean, it's valid.
Postpartum,
I love that.
PTSD. Like, yeah, he's been real safe.
Mm-hmm.
Safe on all ends.
Yes,
too. Not just
remember
music.
that rap battle when he was, coming out as gay, and I mean, that was, that was like fucking
Edge.
Jamal at, his peak.
At his peak.
Yeah, we need more of that, babe.
Yeah.
We need more of that inferno.
I don't know, man. Jamal is losing it for me.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. You got to do something.
Yeah.
I don't like this Jamal.
I know.
Step
He's a little
up.
too calm, this Jamal.
Yeah, I don't like this one. So, we also see that Mama Leah goes to see Tyreek.
Yes.
And she's been gone for a long time. She snuck away from Marty and was like,
Right.
"Ooh,
Where
got
did
to
Marty go for that hour? Is that
I don't
her
know.
lunch
Marty
break?
was talking to Quintana.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
He was trying to help
Bending over.
Quintana pick
That's
up
the
that pen.
plan. Oh my God, it's all connecting to me now.
Yeah.
I was like, why did she did that whole dropping?
Yes.
So she can slip away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Finally getting
but
it now.
Quintana didn't know that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right. She just wanted to
Mama Leah is smart.
She's
She
smart.
just wanted the role,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And so Leah goes to see Tyreek, I read it or whatever, and he invites her inside for tea. I wrote, circled it with a question mark. Tea?
Right.
Tyreek, really?
Oh,
Tea?
damn, I
Yeah.
am so over him. And I already thought, he's
Cleavers
not
and tea.
technically allowed to be investigating this
Even
anymore.
doing it because it's closed.
Right.
It's closed. So
Exactly.
I'm done with this.
And then, could somebody refresh my memory? Where? Because I hate when shows go off. I just feel like shows should be consistent. I don't know if it's just me. Just keep it going all year long.
Yes.
Because I got ADD bad. So, what happened to Tyreek's mom? Is she alive or is she dead? Because I feel like he's like latching on to Leah a lot, and I'm like, where is his mama? Have we seen her?
We haven't seen
We
her.
saw a flashback,
Right.
Yeah.
but have we seen her?
We
No.
haven't, and we don't know if she's alive or dead.
Right. I don't think it's been established.
Okay, somebody needs to fix that
Right.
because
That's a hole.
he acting like Leah's his mama.
Right.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Get your own mama. All right.
And it is interesting how he did ask her for tea, or to invite her in for tea, because Cookie was drinking the tea in the beginning. So there's like some weird
Something
tea
about- right.
thing in this episode.
So she's bagging on him about Anika and how frustrated she is with Anika, and she was like, you got to do something. Cookie even says, and I'm just like, she making references to Cookie,
Yeah.
like her and Cookie cool.
Yeah.
What is really going on here? Did I miss an episode in between here? And so she's really like dead set on doing. We all know she can't stand Anika,
Right.
but when she brought Cookie into it, it was just like, are you doing this with intention, or are you just an old lady just talking? And I feel
Right.
like she was really just running her mouth saying, Cookie doesn't even like her. Cookie,
Right.
da. And he's like, well, why Cookie don't like Anika? Outside of why getting married, it go a little deeper.
I think that she was just running her mouth like an
Yeah.
old lady. I think she really hates Anika, so anything to get her out. But I really was like, don't mention Cookie. Like, keep her out of it, please. Cookie needs a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mentioning it to Tyreek is the worst person to mention her to. So
Yeah, because the relationship both ways is
Right.
crazy.
Right. Well, and it was interesting too, just thinking about the other wife. Like, were they ever legally married? We saw
That's the next thing.
Yeah, the ceremony, but
So from what I remember from that episode, I really want to say that they are not married.
Right.
Because Tariq made a really big deal out of it as far as those papers were concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Like serving her. And so I'm like, well, how does she have the last name and how is she entitled to this stuff? But then you got to think Bella was also in this situation too.
Right.
And so the birth certificate, like,
Right.
that paper trail is a little bit different than the
Absolutely.
marriage
So
side.
how would he be able to legally marry Anika when we've never seen them have their marriage annulled, never seen divorce papers, never...
This is all true.
You know?
Then, right.
I mean, are we in Utah? Like,
And then it's, right.
Big
and
love?
Then it's like, is he still married to Cookie?
Yeah.
I mean, see, I don't even know
Because
if
technically when they were locked up, like, when she was locked up, like, nothing changed.
Yeah.
And when
That
she
we
got
know.
out, that's where she went right
Right.
to. And we never had a conversation about
No.
sign these papers or
Yeah.
I'm not lying no more.
Right.
Or so I think they still married.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's even going back in my head, looking back on that episode. That's why she was probably so pissed off and so heartbroken about it.
Yeah.
Because she like, we ain't finished what we got. You
Right.
can't marry her
Yeah.
because,
Right.
like, granted, we
true.
trying to muddle through some stuff and figure some things out, but
maybe
we
they
still
never got
married.
the license.
Right.
Maybe
they had the
because
reception, but they never had the license.
It's a big gray area.
Yeah.
They need to answer
Clarify.
this.
Yes.
I feel like they might think the viewers are not thinking about that, but
we are.
We are.
Newsflash.
Over
Ding, ding, ding. Hello.
Hello.
All right. So the divorce situation, hopefully that ends up figuring itself out. So we see eventually Tariq serves Anika with a subpoena and offers her witness protection. She's pissed because she's busted her ass this whole time. Shoot, done gave up a lot of ass
Yeah.
to get to this point.
Yeah.
And now it's blown up in her face, literally, because now she's in the position of where she's winning. She has the baby.
Right.
She has the house. She has all the benefits. She has the job now. Like, everything is falling into place for her. And now it's about to all get snatched away
Right.
because of the situation. Because he found out that he killed old boy from seasons ago.
yes.
Oh, yeah. He was name
that was-
dropping, like...
I mean,
Yes.
seriously, what
You
about
know
so-so?
Bam Bam, you
What's
know.
so-so? I was
Right.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
But that was from season 1. So I'm like,
Yeah.
dang, y'all going back.
Yeah.
And so for Anika to still even be involved in that, because that rang a bell,
Yeah.
sucks for her. And I hate that. I still ain't Team Boo Boo Kitty, but I do hate that for her.
I don't know. She could go away.
I
I
had
just think about the baby.
Yeah. For a second I was like, oh, but the baby, and she maybe is turning a new leaf and trying to be better.
Right.
But nah, she deserves the worst.
But
so.
even the baby, I mean, she's murdered 2 human beings.
Wait,
Oh.
there's Rhonda.
She murdered Rhonda, and she murdered Rhonda's unborn child.
Definitely did.
You know,
that's-
so
yes,
how is
yes,
she
yes.
a fit mother?
And we never solved that.
Yeah.
So he should have hit Rhonda. He should have hit that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would have jogged your memory, Anika. We still got to get that wrapped
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Hello? Jesus Christ. This is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
All right, so Lucius goes to listen to the drive that Jamal did not erase, although freaking Cookie told him, make sure that you erase this stuff.
Right.
Very clear she said that. Mess it up, do your thing, y'all enjoy yourselves. It sounds great. This is what I need y'all to do, but make sure that you erase these damn drives.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, don't erase those drives. I'm gonna come back and tweet some things. Goes to sleep, goes
Like,
to do whatever.
I'm waiting for it
Yeah.
in 5. That's what I was waiting for.
God, and
Yeah.
then here comes Lucius in playing, stopping up. Still got it. Come on.
See, but I thought he was gonna steal the song.
I
I didn't
did
realize
too.
he was using it as inspiration. Like, oh, I'm gonna make one better.
Yes.
I thought he was gonna steal it, but I mean,
Yeah. And that was
Needless to
interesting.
say, he did.
Yeah.
He stole the inspiration. He stole the drive behind
Yeah.
it.
Right. It was interesting. It shows Nessa.
yeah,
Right,
You know? Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then with Tori, like, calling her sweetie, like, I was hoping Tori would kind of stand up for herself and be like, I'm not your sweetie or something like that. But she was, like, tempted.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I'll be your sweetie. Like,
Yeah.
that look, you know?
Like, did he just? But
Yeah.
then you got to think about it too. He is Lucius Lyon, and
Yeah.
she's been in rehab for God knows how long.
Right.
She was in there before.
Notorious.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Notorious. That was the funniest little
Yeah.
shade.
Yeah.
Crazy. D Major and Jamal. So glad that that's done.
So glad.
Yes.
that don't even cause for no conversation.
Right.
I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
Because he was toxic, and I'm glad that Jamal is well enough to understand and to know that's not what I need right now.
But it was interesting how he's like, I'm clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he is clean now.
But
you were saying you believe it. Remember last time I was saying that I'm not so sure? You were like, yeah, he's clean.
I think it was how he said. I think it was his reference and what he said, because when I was dealing with you, I was high.
I was high.
So I'm like, bro, like, are you like? I know that D Major used to give, but you making it seem like it's a little bit deeper than that.
Right.
Like since the beginning, I've been dealing with you. I was high.
Right.
He made it seem like it was a little bit more running back to it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why it was kind of bittersweet when they left. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too deep.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not reading deep enough, but it could be both ways.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
All right. So they meet up with Raphael, who is the kingpin of the strip club in Vegas, which is where Empire's been trying to do business and infiltrate for the longest. And Sean is saying, listen, this is me and Danger's business. We'll holler at y'all. No, I got this. Yeah. Andre says. And I'm like, dude, you just always got to just put yourself in something.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like it was going to. Something told me it was not going to go right.
I just knew it.
Right.
Jesus Christ. And then Anika is leaving. We see her get on the bus and head on out. She's just sad and upset and can't breathe, can't function.
Right.
Because she drops off the baby
on a Greyhound.
Listen, on a Greyhound. She drops off the baby to Hakeem to finally be a dad. And freaking Tiana don't know if she want to be a stepmom or not, but she looks like she's trying to get in the groove.
Right.
Hold the baby close and let her hear your heartbeat. Dance with her.
Right.
I'm like, all right, Hakeem.
Yeah.
Your little musical ass. That ain't gonna fit. She sleep. She don't even know what's going on.
But it was working for Tiana.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. And so that's that. Cookie and Angelo end up at Lucius's house and getting him together.
Right.
So the highlight of my night. This is why Angelo takes the throne, in my opinion, because he bossed all the way up.
Yes.
And Cookie was loving it and eating up every second.
Yes. I loved how Lucius called himself the sun.
Oh,
what was that?
Like,
I'm the sun.
I'm the sun.
What you say? Like, although you're yellow, you're not.
You're yellow.
Right.
You're
you may be yellow, you're not the sun.
You're not the sun.
I was like, Jesus Christ. So, ultimate boss move. I think that Cookie is enjoying the fact that somebody's standing up to Lucius outside of her, especially in this moment where she is, because she knows some stuff that went down.
Right. Yeah.
She's like, this is why I'm okay.
Absolutely.
This is why I don't need him.
And she needs that edge out of Angela a little bit, you know?
He needs that, and he needs that edge. I think it's been like under the wraps the whole time. He didn't bring it out when he need to.
Yeah.
When he came through and swooped her up, though.
Right.
Yes.
But he was even coming through with the one-liners. Lucius said something like, "Oh, I was like scraped." Oh, he's like, "You'd have to scrape to
I was born with my power.
Yeah, I was born. I didn't have to scrape to get to the power. I was born with it. I was like,
born with it. Yeah.
And then he said, "What did he say?" He said 2 words at the end, like real talk.
Yes.
Or something.
Yes.
I was like, "Oh shit!
Yes.
Oh shit!"
Yes. He had hair. We did a hair flip. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
I was like, "Damn, here go Cookie."
Yeah.
You know.
she gave him a long like.
I'm telling you, with that long hair, Taraji, you was bossing it up. I'm trying to get like you.
Yes.
Jesus.
Damn.
Hello.
And the dress.
Whoever styled the only outfit change that I had a problem with was that leopard with that
I
gold
didn't like
hat.
the leopard. I didn't. And I know
She
you were
even
trying
had
to be
a leopard
reminiscent of Janet Jackson, but
I was like, Jesus Christ, what is this Rhythm Nation? That's
right,
exactly.
Exactly.
Lord Jesus. All right, so scene 5, we're closing it out. Let's see. Tori's with Lucius now, because Lucius is petty and brings Jamal to the new inferno, to where he pretty much sees that Tori done switched sides.
Yeah.
Tori seems out the loop.
She seems so confused, but maybe she doesn't. Well, no, she does know the relationship. They were close in rehab,
close.
so she's slimy. I guess she really is.
She doesn't have his back
at all, and he was really disappointed in that. But then we see him find some type of laughter in it, though, because it was just like, dude, I trusted her, but bro, she made some good music. You know what I'm saying? So it was good that he didn't slip back into a point of like nobody's there for me or whatever, feeling sorry for yourself.
I was waiting for that. So
oh God, woe was me, but Philip was there to pick up the pieces if it were to happen. I don't got nothing to say on that one.
Yes.
Oh, Philip. I knew that was coming. Yeah, I was waiting for it.
Oh.
But I thought Jamal was going to turn him down, and then he was like, no, maybe you should stay. I was like, you better, Jamal. Of course.
Jamal's like, listen, I dropped one hero, zero, give me a hero now.
A hero.
Shoot, he done saved the day, which is legit. So then we close it out. We see Andre, Shine, and Danger end up, hollering at Raphael. Raphael's like, I don't know this guy. How y'all gonna invite him to my spot? And I don't know who he is. This is not your line. This is Lucius Lyon's son. I don't care. Hey, get up here. You know him? No, I don't know him. You sure?
Incoming.
Right.
Nia Long.
Come on, Nia Long.
I was dying to see it after I saw that she was gonna be in this episode, but her character, I was like, I don't like the character. I really don't like it on Nia either. So,
and I think it's because the characters that I'm used to seeing her in. Because sometimes that's what TV does.
Yeah.
It has the ability to like f you up sometimes. Because you think any role. I had the hardest time. I loved Hidden Figures, but I was thinking, oh, she gonna get mad. She gonna get mad. No, she's not. She's super sweet in this movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong Taraji. But movies that do that,
It's
TV
true.
will do it to you sometimes, and I think that's why I can't fully accept her character. I need to see it a couple more episodes.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, but y'all saw all the drama that's been coming out.
Yes.
Because of her being on the show, says she's hard to work with.
I've heard. I'm like, I don't want to hear about it because I want to imagine her being this amazing woman that I thought she was. So.
Right.
Well, we'll see, because I don't know if she's going to make it all the way through season 4 that they're taping.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. I just heard that from round the way.
Yes.
I don't know.
Just had bad days.
But anyway, she bossed it up though. She took the throne. She took a dude out.
Yes.
Pop, pop.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's
like,
her whole husband.
Yep. She's like, you can put your hands on me right now because I've got this pistol waiting.
Well, I wonder, was it always a part of her plan, you think? Or that was just like, you know what? In this moment, enough's enough, so I'm going to kill you.
Well, the thing is, I wonder how that happened, because she didn't... In my mind, I want to think she knew Andre.
Right.
Because it didn't make sense for her to be connecting with him like that. You get what I'm saying? And then for her to... Okay, so glad we got that out the way. Sorry it had to be so messy. But if y'all are still open to doing business, let's go.
Right.
And I'm just like, bro, how...
How Sway?
How Sway?
No, but really, it was too weird. Maybe there's a backstory between them because they seemed like they were familiar with each other.
They're going to hook up.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. That was what I was saying earlier. I was waiting to the end.
Oh.
I think they're going to hook up.
Oh, yeah, this is a good time to say that.
And I think, okay, so we'll do predictions now. All right, so I think that Andre and Nia's character, I think her name is like Juliana. Okay.
Juliana, yeah.
He called her Gigi. Yeah. So Juliana and Andre are gonna hook up. Nessa is gonna have a hard time, and Shine's gonna have a hard time because he's gonna wanna F Andre up because it has to deal with Nessa. But he knows that he got to stay true to the plan so everything can fall through smooth. So that's what I got. I think he's gonna sleep with her next episode.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're gonna start early.
I can definitely see that. So I'm gonna jump on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Nika's situation, she's taking the bus. I actually don't think she's gonna meet up with Tariq. I think she's disappearing. That's why she left the baby with Hakeem. I think she's trying to get away for a little bit, and maybe that's why she was really crying. I don't know. Just prediction.
No, that makes sense because she's on a bus. She's not with him.
Right.
Yeah.
And he said like, let's meet at 2:45. What? Like, where are they meeting? That she needs to take a Greyhound.
He said he said on the side of the river, and that's where they were.
Yeah. Well, they didn't. No,
it
but
was like
at
on
the end where she's just on the bus, we don't see where she goes. We just see her crying.
Well, yeah, but he said when he met her and told her, "Hey, meet me here at this time." He said something on the river.
Well, he said Union Square. He said he was going to pick her up at Union Square. So then there was that false thing where we thought that Tariq was picking her up.
Yeah.
But actually, it was
Hakeem.
Right, it was Hakeem.
Yeah.
So why is she on a bus? Why is on a Greyhound bus?
I agree.
So
I think that she's making herself
good stuff.
disappear.
You don't? Do you think plans changed with Tariq, or do you think that she's making her own plans at this point?
Making her own
I think she's making her own.
Nice assumption.
And my other prediction is just that rumor, which what's her name? Tori's character is going to be gone because I've noticed all the guest appearances. They don't stay. They have to find some reason in the story for them to be gone. So I think that's it for Tori.
Ooh, Tori may get back on drugs fooling with Lucius.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think she may stick around.
That might be it.
I think she may stick around.
Okay. I think she might get back on drugs and then they are done with her. But who knows? Again, these are just predictions.
True.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's all I got.
Gosh, what do I predict? You know that whole scene with that they showed with the future episodes of like getting rid of Anika?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if Andre's involved at all. Like, it's just so weird to me that he doesn't want to get revenge on Anika because she literally ruined his life. Like, you know, killed his wife, killed his baby.
But you know, I you know, it's funny that you say that. I think that he may be involved in this because Lucius is his goal, is his target. So it could be either way. Either he could back out because he's focused on the big pen, or he could do that in order to get closer with Lucius so he knows that, hey, Andre is still down for me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This could be tricky. Everybody, let us know your predictions down up under, and we are going to talk a little bit about them next time on the show, which will be next Wednesday, episode 12. So we'll see what's popping with that. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you subscribe. We had the podcast and everything. Share and like and all that great stuff. All right. Anyways, I'm your host, Allie Washington. You can follow me across all social media platforms at Allie the Pub.
And I am Parris Rose. You can find me on Snapchat and Instagram at Parris Rose.
Hey, I'm Katie Foley, and you can follow me at Katie Did What Now.
All right, and there you have it, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
From producers Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in.
Hollywood Redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.